Secretary Connell was the third woman to be elected to statewide office in Rhode Island. She served as Secretary of State from 1987 to 1992. Inducted into the Rhode Island Heritage Hall of Fame in 2010, Secretary Connell has had a long, distinguished career in public service, education, and healthcare. As a longtime champion for healthcare equality, Secretary Connell is currently Rhode Island's Senior State Director of AARP, and she remains a fierce protector of Social Security. Kathleen is being presented with YWCA's Isabelle Ahearn O'Neill Award for enriching our government by truly giving a voice to those who have no voice. We appreciate your continued service to the people of Rhode Island. Thank you.
On behalf of the YWCA, I thank you for your service to the state of Rhode Island, and for empowering women. Thank you.
Well, I guess I get to speak too. I can remember the governor of Vermont, Madeline Kunin, saying when she was elected, she found herself in the ultimate boys club, uninvited and unwanted, and had to figure out how to make herself useful, which she certainly did. Once again, I am following Susan Farmer, and am honored and pleased to do that because my admiration for this lady and her extraordinary courage is virtually boundless. When I was elected Secretary of State, it was after a rather long career in local and state offices, which was kind of the way things went back in those times. And some of it was quite accidental. I was on the state committee, which had rules that said if you had a male chairman, you had to have a female vice chairman. And, you know, we were supposed to be working to a gender balance. And we were looking at an election where we would have the usual, I can't remember, it was 7 or 9 men, white, running. And the Republicans would field with some very outstanding female candidates and probably beat the living daylights out of us. And I said, gee, you know, maybe you ought to take another look. And everybody knew that Susan couldn't be beaten. And so, having my usual weird tendencies, I said, well, I'll run then. And then Susan decided to run for something else. Well, guess what happened then? All the guys who didn't have the courage to come out in the first place came running out of woodwork to announce they were now candidates. And I found myself in a wild and woolly primary, which turned out to be one of the most fun and valuable experiences of my whole life. It's had its ups and downs, but the ups have been higher than the downs have been low. And you meet some fabulous people. One of the very memorable people I had the pleasure to meet because I held political office was Shirley Chisholm, a name I hope. Thanks to Nancy Benoit and Barbara Burlingame of Woonsocket, legislators from Woonsocket, Shirley came to Rhode Island to speak to a large group of women, and I was charged with picking her up at the Marriott and bringing her to wherever it was that she was speaking. I can't remember now. Anyway, so I went to the Marriott, and the elevator came down, and this little, thin, African-American woman got off the elevator, and I looked, and she took a breath, and she absolutely exuded presence. I can't describe it any other way. She went to that auditorium, and she absolutely blew the lid off the place. And I can remember one of the things that she said, and it was, service is the rent you pay for a room on the planet. That's exemplified by the YWCA, and I am so proud to be honored by you. Please keep up the good work, and I hope we'll be working together. Thank you.